What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Steffy 3 Nightmares returns to these horrific events. The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Steffy Forrester will have 3 nightmares waiting for her when she returns to Los Angeles. Let's talk about what will transpire when Jacqueline McInnes returns from her maternity leave, as Steffy will find herself confronted with these horrifying developments upon her return. Fear and fury are brought on by Luna's survival. For starters, Steffy will have to face the fact that Luna Nozawa survived her injuries and has made a full recovery. Lee Finnegan hid the truth while Luna fought her way back to health, but she won't be able to keep a lid on her secret indefinitely. Once Steffy eventually gets updates on Luna being alive and well, she's going to find herself on another emotional roller coaster. Steffy will be furious that the threat has not passed and fearful of what Luna might do to her family in the future. Finn's upcoming grandchild B&B writers are being awfully heavy-handed when it comes to the pregnancy foreshadowing. If Luna is having a child with Will Spencer, she keeps talking about how one night could completely alter everything. Lee also inquired if Luna was anticipating a miracle, which appeared to be a significant hint regarding the direction this storyline is taking. At least in Luna's eyes, everything points to her becoming a new mother with a little miracle baby on the way. Steffy will be devastated by the expansion of John Finnegan's family, and she might worry that Luna will use his grandson or granddaughter to draw closer to him. Steffy will have a lot to worry about as a result of this, which could completely alter Finn's course. 3 Luna's free card to get out of jail. Naturally, Luna will view her child as a free pass to freedom. If Luna is going to give birth to the next Spencer heir, she may feel confident that Bill Spencer won't throw her back in prison. Since Luna has already been subjected to harsh treatment while in prison, returning to the slammer could put Luna's unborn child in danger. Luna may hope that she'll be protected as the mother of this tiny Spencer and count on having a forever link to Will. Regardless, Steffy won't be pleased that Luna's baby is her safeguard against the slammer. She will be aware that Bill has the ability to effect major changes, even if the lawyer Lee hired cannot assist Luna. Steffy will have to deal with the fact that Luna will likely have to accept the fact that she will always be a free woman. Steffy, according to the Bold and the Beautiful, will confront these shocking revelations and a great deal more once she returns to Los Angeles. Consequently, you should not miss out on the stunning information that is about to be revealed. Heartbreak ahead for Hope when Steffy returns. Steffy Forrester won't be gone forever on the Bold and the Beautiful. Jacqueline McInnes left the CBS soap for maternity leave, but she has every intention of returning. This indicates that the anticipated Lope reunion, which was scheduled for this fall, may not actually take place. Steffy Forrester might like to know if Liam Spencer and Hope Logan can handle being back together and raising their daughter as a family. Here's what's coming up this fall on Bold and Beautiful. What takes place when Steffy reappears? JMW is rumored to return to Bold and Beautiful in time for the holidays, most likely sometime during late fall. Steffy Forrester will be in for a shock when she learns that while she was away, Liam and Hope reunited. The fact that Steffy and Liam Spencer spent a lot of time together before she left town and shared some deeply moving scenes is well known to viewers. If Steffy Forrester hadn't been forced to leave the canvas because of Jacqueline McInnes' pregnancy, the writers were setting the stage for a steam reunion. Until they learned that Steffy was pregnant, many fans believe that TPTB was already planning a Liam and Steffy reunion. That would explain why Liam suddenly shifted his attention from Steffy to his other ex-wife Hope Logan on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers for B&B. Hope loses Carter without a reason. Does that mean that when Steffy comes back to Los Angeles, Liam will drop Hope like a hot potato? Next week on Bold and the Beautiful, say Carter Walton will get dumped by his fiancée. What if Hope sends Carter packing for nothing? Is it true that she is going to give up a good thing with Carter Walton in order to be beaten up by another steam reunion? Does this imply that the rumors about Steffy ending her marriage to Finn are true? When Steffy Forrester ultimately makes her triumphant return to Los Angeles following Jacqueline McInnes' maternity leave, the stage on the Bold and the Beautiful is prepared for a tumultuous mix of dread, anger, heartbreak, and devastating revelations. The writers have meticulously sown the seeds for 3 horrific nightmares to descend upon her like tidal waves, leaving her profoundly shaken. The first nightmare arrives with the shocking news that Luna Nozawa, the girl Steffy once believed was permanently removed from her family's life, has not only survived but has thrived, battling her way back from the brink of death and evading Lee Finnegan's attempts to conceal the truth. Steffy, who thought she could finally relax with her children safe and her marriage to Finn secure, suddenly finds herself engulfed in a tempest of fear and rage as she realizes that the threat she believed she had vanquished still exists, alive and even more perilous than before. Steffy's anger does not end with Luna, it extends to Lee for keeping such a monumental secret, for daring to play God and determine who should be informed about Luna's miraculous recovery. This leaves Steffy seething, as her supposed ally withheld crucial information that directly affects her family's safety. The fear, the deep-rooted terror of what Luna might do next, what kind of vengeance she might unleash, twists in Steffy's gut, gnawing at her peace of mind. Steffy knows from painful experience that those who return from the dead or near death always come back emboldened, more dangerous, and Luna, the individual who has already brought chaos into Steffy's life, will undoubtedly leverage her newfound survival as a weapon, serving as a constant reminder of her resilience. The second nightmare delves even further into Steffy's insecurities and fears regarding her marriage, as Finn's family is poised to expand in a manner that Steffy cannot influence. All indications suggest that Luna is expecting a child, a miraculous baby conceived amidst manipulation, confusion, and Will Spencer's innocent vulnerability. Although the child is not biologically Finn's, the emotional ramifications will strike Steffy with the force of a wrecking ball, as she understands that Finn's compassionate nature and healer's spirit will prevent him from distancing himself from an innocent child. This implies that Luna, through her offspring, will perpetually maintain a presence in their lives, always lurking in the background, capable of exploiting Finn's kindness to create a rift between husband and wife. The mere thought of her husband doting on another woman's child, a child who might one day refer to him as Uncle Finn or worse, forming attachments that Steffy cannot sever, devastates her sense of security. She is heartbroken that her family's growth is occurring through deceit rather than love, her heart tightening at the prospect that Luna's baby could completely alter Finn's trajectory, his loyalties, his time, and his affections, and most painfully, his heart. Following this is the third nightmare, the most treacherous of all, the realization that Luna's so-called miracle baby serves as her escape card, her golden shield against incarceration. Bill Spencer, the merciless patriarch and prospective grandfather, may perceive greater value in safeguarding his unborn heir than in punishing Luna for her transgressions. Steffy is acutely aware, having observed Bill manipulate lives in the past, that if he determines this baby to be the key to preserving the Spencer legacy, he will disregard every rule, obliterate any opposition, and ensure Luna's freedom at all costs. This notion sends Steffy into a downward spiral, as not only will Luna evade accountability for her actions, however, she will emerge even more resilient, shielded by the Spencer name, the wealth of the dynasty, and the advantage of bearing the next heir. Steffy, who takes pride in managing her surroundings, finds herself confronting an adversary clad in impenetrable armor. She realizes with dread that Luna may always remain a free woman, untouchable, connected to the Spencers, and thus permanently linked to her family. All three nightmares converge into a singular, suffocating reality: Luna has survived, Luna is expecting a Spencer child, and Luna will never face genuine repercussions. As Steffy grapples with this overwhelming situation upon her return, the writers intensify her anguish by introducing heartbreak on the romantic front. While she was away, Liam Spencer and Hope Logan quietly rekindled their relationship, forming a delicate reunion that threatens to disrupt the stability Steffy believed she had established. For viewers who recall the tender, intimate moments shared between Steffy and Liam before her departure, it becomes painfully clear that had Steffy not left the scene, Liam might have continued on the path to reigniting their epic love. Her absence created a void, which Hope, drifting away from Carter Walton despite his sincere affection and eager proposal, filled. This led to the unexpected Lope reunion just as the holiday season approaches. Upon her return, Steffy will be compelled to witness her ex-husband and her longtime rival exchanging smiles, co-parenting Beth, and constructing the family unit that Steffy once envisioned with Liam. Although she remains married to Finn, the pangs of jealousy, the lingering questions of what if, and the bitter acknowledgement that timing deprived her of a reunion she could have had will weigh heavily on her, particularly if Hope callously discards Carter without justification. Leaving him humiliated and isolated while she once again dances into Liam's embrace may validate every suspicion that Hope was never genuinely devoted to Carter, suggesting he was simply a rebound. This situation could encourage Steffy to re-evaluate her own marriage, especially if Finn is gravitating towards Luna due to the baby, and if Liam becomes available again. The allure of fate might prove too strong to resist. Therefore, when Steffy returns to the scene, she is not entering a stable environment ready to receive her back, but rather a nightmarish trifecta involving Luna's survival, Luna's child altering Finn's future, and Luna's immunity from incarceration. All the while, Liam and Hope rekindle their romance, leaving Carter's heart in ruins, thus creating a tumultuous landscape that will challenge Steffy's resilience, her marriage, and her very identity. As the fall storylines extend into the holiday season, viewers can anticipate seeing Steffy wandering the Forrester mansions at night, tormented by visions of Luna cradling a baby in the Spencer estate nurseries, haunted by the sound of Finn's laughter intertwined with Luna's, and troubled by the image of Liam and Hope portraying a happy family with Beth. She will also be haunted by the realization that her once firm grip on her destiny has loosened, forcing her to struggle, fight, and perhaps even plot her way back to control. In the realm of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever guaranteed, no triumph is everlasting, and for Steffy Forrester, her return from maternity leave will resemble less a homecoming and more a plunge into 3 relentless nightmares. Fans should brace themselves, as the fireworks are merely beginning.